What's up, y'all? It's your boy Said. Let's talk. This is what I got for y'all. Check this out, y'all. Which one would you rather do? You only have two choices. You got to pick one. First option. Would you rather serve or start to serve a 25-year sentence at the age of 20? Start a 25-year sentence at the age of 20. Get out when you're 45 years old. Or would you rather escape prison at the age of 20 and be on the run for 40 years? I'm going to say that again. Would you rather start serving a 25-year sentence at the age of 20? You'll get out at 45. Or would you rather escape prison at the age of 20 and be on the run for 45 years and get caught at the age of 65? Let's talk about that, Said. Okay, now, it's a lot going on in what I just said, right? But it all comes down to perspective and how you view life, right? On one hand, we have a 20-year-old serving a 25-year sentence, right? Let's say he does the whole 25. Let's say it's day for day, right? He gets out at 45 years old, right? Middle-aged man. Now, he has to try to find a wife, right? Attempt to find a wife, get married, have kids. If he does do that, have kids, he's going to be an old parent, right? Let's say he'll be at least 50 years old by the time he have his first child, right? Let's just say, right? So now he's going to be an old parent because by the time the child is 18, he's 68. Okay, but on the other hand, he's free. He don't have to look over his shoulder. He don't have to worry about police. You know what I'm saying? No hunting dogs looking for him, sniffing around for him. None of that. No informants, no snitches, nothing, right? He's free, totally free. He got to adjust and adapt to life, but he's free. Now, let's take it to the other side, though. 20 years old, and you escape prison for 45 years. In those 45 years, you had the opportunity, because you were still young, to find a wife, to have kids, to have grandkids, right? To have some sort of business, hustle, employment or something, right? To where you're making steady income. You don't have a taste of freedom though. Though you have gotten used to your routine and settled down because it had been 45 years, you still look over your shoulder every now and then. You still uncomfortable if somebody want to put you in pictures or videos and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? You don't talk to people you don't know. You still living like you on the run because you are, but even though it's been so long, the stress of it will kind of get to you, right? Even though, like I said, you have a wife with your own kids, you have grandkids. You know what I'm saying? You had some sort of a successful business or maybe employment or, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that, something like that to that effect. And then you get caught at 65. Then you get caught at 65. And now you got to go to jail and serve whatever time they may give you. They may be lenient on you, they may not. But you got to go face the consequences. Which one of those two options, y'all, would you rather do? Which one do you think suits you best, I guess you could say, as far as your mental, your temperament, your mindset? I mean, both of them are really bad options, y'all, but it was designed like that. It's just like one of those bigger picture way of thinking type questions. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, perspective. Everyone's perspective is their reality, as the saying goes. So it's one of those type of questions, just to see if we all kind of think the same, or, you know what I'm saying, what separates us and stuff like that. But that's a question, y'all. That's definitely something that's going to make you think, something that's going to make you question a lot of stuff. Because if you have those kids and you get married, you have those kids, you have those grandkids, at least you got to live that part of your life while you were still relatively young. You know what I'm saying? You still got to experience that, the important things in life. And yeah, you got caught at 65, but at least you have so many memories and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? That's already in place. You taught so many people, you passed on so many lessons and stuff like that already. You know what I'm saying? Your lineage and legacy is set at 65. And now here it is, you got to go off to jail. to some people, they may be like, hey, so be it. I got a chance to have kids, and my kids had kids, and I got a chance to kick it with them and watch them grow up. So be it. Starting at 45, I'm not saying I wouldn't have had that same opportunity, but maybe I wouldn't have had that same opportunity. So be it. It's a trade-off. But then some people would say, ain't no way I'm going on the run for 40 years. I just couldn't sleep at night. I couldn't deal with the stress. I couldn't deal with the constant angst. For some people, they just couldn't deal with that. They just couldn't live like that. You know what I'm saying? Under that constant pressure cooker. You know, they would just have to, they would rather just go ahead and do the 25 years starting at 20 and, you know, do the time, get on out when they're 45 and continue on with their life. Which, hey, ain't nothing wrong with that neither. You know, if you just want, you know, you just want to get it out the way and like, hey, let me continue on with my life. I'm free. I don't have to look over my shoulder. I can just go ahead and, you know what I'm saying, pick up where I left off. Adapt and adjust to the world. You know, try to meet somebody and, like I said, move on, because 45 ain't old. It ain't young, but it ain't old neither. So, hey, you know, that might be the option that some people may choose to pick. But what would you do? Which one would you pick? And you know how they say most of the time your first choice is your right choice, is the right choice? I don't know on this one. Because the more you think about it, the more you might flip back and forth. You know what I'm saying? And be like, you know what, nah, I know for sure I'm going with this one. And then while you getting something ready, you know, getting your clothes together, something for work, you might flip because you're thinking about it and be like, nah, you know what, I think I'm gonna go this way instead. You know what I'm saying, on your answer. It's definitely one of those questions that you just can't answer real quick. And then, then you just, you know, that's it. You just let it go. That's your answer. It's not one of those questions. It's gonna make you think. It's definitely gonna make you think, because family is really, really important. Especially once you start talking about those grandkids and you on the run for 45 years, so you have an opportunity to have grandkids and to spend time with them, and you get caught at 65, you done spent 15 years with your grandkids. You know what I'm saying? Possibly even longer than that. So, you know, you looking at it from that standpoint to where, hey, like my grandkids know me. I'm in their life. I was in their life when I was still active and able to run around, and they could enjoy their granddad. You know what I'm saying? We can do grandkid type stuff. You know what I'm saying? As opposed to being an old man, the typical granddad. So once again, it's pros and cons to both of them. But I want to know what you pick. Where you at with it? How you feel about a subject like this? You doing that time up front, or you going on the run for 45 years? I just want to know. I'm your boy Said. I'm out of time. Till the next time, screaming, let's talk. Peace.